Right, here we go then. And the Norwegian side looking to go straight away attacking into the A site. And not a lot of defense from Token here initially, but Chief has managed to get the first kill. A couple of Token players attempting to retake from heaven. And Doggy, he finds a kill as well. So they got the site initially, the T side, but they've not gotten a single kill since. Mario out here on the site. Trying to find the players around him. His teammate did get a couple of kills before going down. And it's just Mario left alone in this 1 versus 3. And he knows where all the players are coming from now, but he can't get any kills quick enough. And Token Gaming, they take the first round on the board. That was a very quick attack on the A site from Token, from the Norwegian Pro League side. And then they didn't get a single kill until 3 of their players had gone down. Which is not helpful when attempting to hold on to a site. But with the bomb plant, that does mean that the Norwegian side is going to force buy into this round. And Victor straight away getting an opening round frag. As all of them, apart from one, make their way outside. A couple of players in mini. I don't think Beckman was expecting that. Willie Wide, meanwhile, with a scout, is able to take down Doggy. The players and the bomb make their way down secret. And that nade taking out one of the double doors makes things a little bit awkward if they want to go in towards control room. Super. Hanging around Squeaky is able to take out the lonely player left in towards lobby. The bomb goes down on that B site as both players make their way down secret for Token Gaming. And Willie Wide staring this angle with a scout in hand and a teammate next to him. And they get one apiece, making the game one apiece as well. And, well, Chief has force bought straight away into this. The rest of the Token Gaming players going to buy up as well. Maru gets a scout in hand. A couple of the players, including Maru, not including Maru, rather, don't have Kevlar on the side of Token. But there's still not exactly that great weaponry on the Norwegian side either. They only have one AK. As they're very carefully looking to try and exit out onto that A site. And Mario quite far back outside as well. As the Norwegian side are taking it very slow because they do realize if Doggy taking the head off of the player outside vents. And Mario on a timing gets a couple of kills and a spray down. But the Norwegian side taking things very slow because they know if they rush it, they can end up running into that stack. And that is not a situation that you want to happen. Particularly with pistols. Like the Deagles, if you run into a Deagle stack, they can be so risky. Like they can be really dangerous. And I have, in fact, casted a game on Nuke where a team rushed the anti-eco, ran into a Deagle stack on the A site, and then just, in a blink of an eye, all 5 players fell. The Token Gaming players left alive, Maru, Chief, they're just going to sit back in the T-spawn with a scout and an AK in hand. Norwegian players have actually made their way here as well. If they were feeling a little bit risky, maybe you could have had a look at another kill. Instead, they're just going to sit back, let the Norwegian players have a comfortable time saving their remaining weaponry. Look, Halbert, I don't see what's wrong with left hand. So Super, again, staying fairly aggressive towards that Squeaky side. Quit sucks. Oh, okay. Willie somehow finds the scalp. The scalp of Maru. And Quit's getting a timing, almost is able to take out one of the AKs with just a USB in hand. That does mean ramp's open. Doggy is here. Maybe for another 1D. Oh, he's tossing him back. And connecting a shot behind the smoke of the Molotov. One goes down on that B site again. And Chief is still alive with this AK. So they at least have one weapon they can save into the next round. And Super, he's going to find the scout. So just try to limit the amount of money the CT side has to spend. As, yeah, if you're going to send anyone to hunt, you want to be sending those, the lower weaponry, like the scout, like the Galil. As I think it's Beckman that's all the way over towards that T-spawn. Yeah, he's venturing into T-spawn. And he does spot them out. Doesn't get a kill for his troubles. Yeah, just casually B-hopping. Does anyone else find that the fact that, like, all the token stuff is highlighted for no apparent reason at the top of the HUD weird? Here we are, kicking into round 5 then, as we have a third-person camera. Oh, no! Victor! Was it Maru connecting a shot, and then Victor just falls off the silo because of it? Oh, no. You hate to see it. Willie, again, finding a shot on Maru. That's a great incendiary grenades. Thrown back, though. As Quits taking the head off Beckman as he tries to run out ramp. Mario has found his way through the B site. And so he gets the simple trade. Mario, finally this time, he's taken out by Willie. Easily traded by Doggy. And again, the bomb down on that B site. But this time the man advantage is for Token. It's Mario, he's worrying about vents as well as Secret at the moment. And now he's in a difficult position and he can't get a single kill before he gets aggressed onto. Doggy, I think he was expecting an AK to be there and not the Galil. But either way, Trillo left here in control room. 1 versus 3. And he's gonna get it done successfully. That bomb goes off next to him. Just peeking out from the same angle. And Trillo is gonna take that 4th round on the board for the Norwegian side. Yeah, that angle is a favourable one. It's counteracted by the man advantage, but instead, man advantages don't mean anything. As 4 players for a token go running through the hut and into the arms of the Norwegian players in lobby. And Maru, he gets himself one with the 5-7. And now is the time for a full bite. I remember seeing in the WhatsApp group when it was put in the Token WhatsApp group that it was going to be Nuka. They were so up for it. So let's see if they can get things under control now. Got a double op coming out. Quits and Maru both on that op. Op finally out for Willie as well. He was so far in the scout duel has had Maru in control. So this is best of 1. And again, Willie finding Maru in towards that garage position. Super is able to get one of the players coming through Mini before getting traded out. And Doggy, well, I'm not sure that's... I'm not sure that's where you expect a T player to be just randomly. Chief, that's a good grenade. Gets traded out immediately after by the AWP. And now, Willie needs to be careful. Here's that player in Vents who's gone a little bit too early. Doggy, he's in a difficult position now. They go out before the flash pops. And that has given a very good chance for a way back in for Token. Never mind, Trillo. He is absolutely relishing these clutch situations. Another 1 versus 2 on the board. Maybe a little bit of luck in that one, but either way, he still gets the job done. And Norwegian Pro League get themselves a 6th. And it's another eco coming out from the Token Gaming side. He's doing well at finding the occasional headshot with the Deagles. Chief, not prepared for the man coming out through Mini. And just quits alone here towards Trophy Room. Is going to get took out as well. It's a 7-1 the score. And let's see if Token could start maybe looking to find their way back into this. As we currently have a timeout. Yes, Zero's bestest. What's the... I think the next team Token has to play is a French team, like Mouched or something along those lines. Which default is scheduled for, I think, 3 days' time. So, interested to see when that happens in actuality. And also, all these are gonna... I'm trying to make sure all these are going to the team's YouTube channel as well. But he finds the first frag in this round. Back on the double up setup for Token Gaming. And Willie. That's he's doing rather well with the AWP, isn't he? Yeah, the Go TV will have a delay, so we don't need to worry about that. And Doggy, he's doing well at finding the back of players. But it's a 2 versus 3 at the moment. Never mind. Well, he's finally been shut down, and Maru, not having to worry about that player anymore, is perfectly comfortable at finding another frag. Beckman coming up through the vents has been spotted. Doggy almost taking him out, getting him down to 28 HP. Oh, missed jump. Could give the game away. As Maru sneaks his way out of Squeaky. He's going the right way about it to spot him out, but not quite. This is so awkward. Now he spots him out. And Maru gets the second round on the board for Token. The second the opposition's AWP is out of the round, Maru comes alive. That was so very awkward. With Beckman sat on her and Maru just sneaking his way out from Squeaky. Let's see if Token can keep it going. They have the weaker buy still. They've got a full buy for the Norwegian side. And the outside smokes are going to allow them to cross to secret safely. And only one player has so far. There's still that player lurking in towards Trophy Room as well. And Maru, now he's woken up. Taking out Willie on the timing. Doggy getting the kill on Mario as well. And quit. Just sits here patiently on ramp. 4 HP on Trillo. That is so unlucky for the man. mana advantage comfortably for Token at the moment. Effectively, a 2 versus 4. But even the low HP players can be deadly at times. As Beckman has stuck his way across Secret. Not going to go down it yet. But now Beckman is in a powerful position. I'm not sure Maru has any idea that he could be in towards Garage. But he does now because Zuba's head has been found. And there's the timing for Maru. He's still worried about another player. Bomb goes down on A. So that's going to give the game away as to where the players are. As the Token players in heaven just back out a little bit and maybe think about their options. Yes, there's one player coming in through lobby. That's Doggy, the man, one of the FAMAS players. It's cheap with the FAMAS as well. Coming from heaven, Maru gets the first kill. Doggy gets the second as well. And now Token are starting to find their way back into this as they claw back onto the Norwegian Pro League side. Yeah, you gonna call that one, Axu? 16-7? It'd be interesting to see if Willie can answer back now. Maru's woken up a little bit on that AWP. And now there's gotten a bit of confidence in his system. Now he's starting to find the kills as well in that AWP duel. So Chief's still able to see over these smokes. And there's a couple more Token players there as well. As there is gaps in these. And Doggy, he is so on form! Second killer, maybe a little bit lucky. But either way, Doggy is absolutely killing it at the start of this game. What even was that second kill? Just the last bullet he fired just happens to hit the head of the second player. And coming out of hut, looking the wrong direction, Chief is going to take those 1v1 peaks all day. And it's just Victor left alone in a 1v5. And that doesn't last long as Maru takes him out. What were those smokes though as well? Like, why is there such weird gaps in them? Alright, Chief could see over, Doggy's just sat in a gap. It's not some good, they're not great smokes. But now there's only a 3-round difference. Doggy's the IGL top fragger, lurker support, entry fragger, and eco fragger. I mean, honestly, you're kind of killing it at the moment. And the money dwindling a little bit now for the Norwegian side. They have to think very carefully about what they do, because if they lose this, money is going to be a serious issue. As is the utility for them this round. As they begin to line up the outside smokes. And Maru crouch peeking out into Willie. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, being able to see over. Doggy just a little bit late to get into the angle. And Beckman, he did spot out the player, but Zupa just swinging back instead will get the kill. Quits. Now shifts his focus away from the ramp towards that B site. Maru, missed shot. He should get a chance to position himself well to allow Doggy to assist him on holding this angle still. There we are. Maru gets the kill on Maru, but Doggy there to trade immediately. Victor has found that B-side player. He finds Doggy as well. suddenly, the man that was just in a 1 versus 5 has put this in a good chance to win the round! And Victor, holding down mouse 1, gets both of the players coming out of decon. So, Norwegian Pro League, after they started to dwindle a little bit, find themselves an 8th round on the board. And that keeps things just a little bit more interesting. As Token keep passing guns around the spawn until they get it right. Now come the early util. And this is a fast outside push. There's already a man down secret for the Norwegian side. That Molotov in mini limits what Dougie can do somewhat. And Maru is gonna have to play it, be a little bit careful about where he positions himself. Never mind, because there's actually a player on the B side, but Quits has gone down. Really finding the head of Doggy. And Zupa, though, despite all the kills, Zupa suddenly found himself in lobby with the bomb. And now the teams have switched positions. Norwegian Pro League is on the CT side at the moment. And Token on T side. That kill in lobby is so crucial from Zupa. It puts Token in a really good position. I was wondering where Chief was. He is in trophy room. We're gonna hear this util movement from Hut. Just gonna play it carefully a little bit. Mario gets the first kill on Zupa, and they know the other player's gone towards Squeaky. Chief, that's a 10-second stick. That's not going to quite work. He has to rely on Mario thinking he's gonna hold it. There's limited time. With no kit, this is rather difficult for Chief. And that's going to be the round on the board for the Norwegian side. Don't be a loser, buy a diffuser. I was about to say S400 as well, but Chief got a kill on that round, so you only had 100 going into it. An ultimate round of the half then. And the T side currently lead 9-4, which doesn't necessarily bode well. I'd like to think Token are going to put up a bit of a better fight on that T side, where they can control the pace. So we have our second time out of the game. $16-9. Oh, Quits. We do pause. Quits is he reconnecting or is he dead? Some reason Triller was showing as European there, not Norwegian. I feel like with some of the shifts in things like the economy and stuff like that in the game, this is shifted to a more balanced map than it was. So trust me, bro. Like you easily see teams now that are better on T side than CT side on this map now, which is not something that we used to see. So there's still opportunity despite being down on CT side. There's still opportunity for Token here. things do seem to be in the Norwegian side's favor at the moment. As apparently Quince only has 1 kill. I'm assuming that's actually 2 kills because he disconnected. But eco in this round for Token before the final round. Only man with a weapon at the moment is Chief, who only has an M4 armor, and he does have a kit this time after last round's issue. Tuggy, lucky to be alive. Not often you take an AWP shot and live to talk about it. Token's main sort of Deagle player has gone down now, and I don't know why we can't see a crosshair when we look at David. Soup goes down, and gradually the remaining Token players falling as well. And now Chief has to try and stay alive for a good almost a minute, as he has 5 Norwegian players hunting him down. And there is a couple of players heading his way. I think Chief is gonna successfully stay alive here. He did have someone go towards his direction, but not quite actually committing to it. Oh, you feel free to clip it and do it if you want to. Here we go then. Final round of the half. I'm staying neutral, Luke. I'm a caster, not an org owner here. Are you talking about with how Token is like highlighted? My answer is I don't know. It's weird. I don't know why it's doing it. This is actually the first time I've ever seen that do it as well, which is always fun. We should probably watch someone else other than Chief right now. I was hoping auto-directed, but there we go. So, couple of players falling on the Token side. Mario is down on the Norwegian side. That's that bomb. Looks to be heading towards the B site again. Quit's currently the only man that is close, I believe. Be nice if we had the maps like ESL, where it shows both sites in one time. I also don't have an X-ray, I just noticed. Yeah, this is Zupa. Looking for anyone looking around. The bomb is going to go down on B. And Trillo back in that control room. We know how powerful he can be from that position. A couple of players come from secret. Beckwood takes them both out. And Victor is going to take out the remaining Token player. And here we go into the pistol round, and for some reason, the HUD hasn't updated, so I'm going to have to tab out quickly. Do that. Tab back in. There we go. Oh, the name's fixed now. His Token attempt to do a much better version of what the Norwegian side did for their pistol round. Because they have got the bomb down successfully without losing a single player. Now the Norwegian side attempt their retake. A couple of trades coming in. They're fairly even. And the bomb is defused before anything can really be said. What is that round? Very quickly the bomb went down. And very quickly the bomb was defused. Wait. Spec the skull. I didn't even type 1, did I? It should be, yeah, so it's, what? This? Yeah, there we go. I know what I'm doing, I swear. So utility coming down on towards that A site. There's still a player on hurt. He has been spotted out, and he will get taken out without getting a single kill. Mario needs to be careful. Guess one of the players. Chief is going to be there for the trade as well. So 2 versus 3 in favor of Token Gaming. Yeah, it was a bad hurt, Molly. And oh, Chief just happens to fire towards Mini at the correct time and quits. Peeking out. Now he wants to try to get some kills. I think quits has... It only says he has 2 kills, but I personally has more than that. So I think he's just doubled his kill count. So that was the 5th round on the board for Token. As they force bought into the 2nd round of this half. And quits very quickly outside. He gets the play towards Mini. Gets one of the players on site as well. It's the Norwegian side try to get as many heads as they can. Fairly successful anti-eco from Token. Could be better as they double smoke Mini. As Willie is actually going up the ladder, so it looks like he maybe does want to maybe... I said maybe like 3 times in a sentence. But it does look like he wants to at least poke out and try find a head to shoot. And instead quits. He was apparently asleep on the CT side. Is there to take his head off. I think, what, Quit's got 2 kills on CT side, and he's gotten 5 on this side, so there's having a bad half, and then there's that. But Quit's the man who is gonna have a lot of players going his way. He does have Maru in support. Oh. Running out of bullets, Quits. And Victor just slowly taps away with the USP. It's just this man left. He does find himself an AK. He does hear them running out onto the A site as well, but I doubt there is much chance he actually goes for it. He's probably just going to hop into lobby or somewhere along those lines and look for exits. There's not much chance that Token exit out through lobby because they may have heard the reload, but last known place for their opposing side was towards outside. As I say that, they do exit through lobby, 2 of them. And Mario, oh, it's awkward. That probably should be 2 kills for him. That's a little bit tough to watch. Presented 2 free kills and doesn't get a single one. At least he stays alive to hold the AK. The 7th round on the board for Token now. As they're throwing the outside smokes. A couple of seconds delayed into the rounds for the smokes going down. Now they are down. Meanwhile, Doggy lobs the utility in towards that A site, and a player exits out from Squeaky. That's Chief. He did find his way out as well. There's a player in secret, and that's Willie. And he finds all 3 players. Doggy goes down as well. Just left onto Chief. But he can't bait out the shot without getting killed himself. Willie has been very sort of off and on during this game. He started off great, then he dipped in performance a little bit, and now he's back. As Axie's just going to keep labeling 16x victories depending on how many rounds the CT side has. The Token, with their almost limited buy, very quickly taking ramp room. And that molly is great. Forcing out the player. Unfortunately, Super did go down. But all the utility usage, they have gotten themselves an opening kill. And they have managed to force off the player that was on ramp back in towards B site. And they forced the AWP that was there in towards underneath heaven back as well. So now they've got options. Willie, forced off from ramp, is just going to regress into hut instead. This man after last round back with the confidence. A Token slowly edging their way down ramp towards the B site. And Trillo is pushed around as well. So he's going to come in towards lobby from T side. Doggy, slaying the flash a little bit too early. Now comes the util. And immediately, the Norwegian Pro League players on that A side drop down vents. Chief. There is a player here that would have heard his steps. Beckman looking at double doors to try and find a kill. It goes down. Chief, oh, looks away just the wrong moment, but he still gets the kill. And now only 2 players left for the Norwegian side. Mario is able to take 1 Token player down, but he gets traded himself, and Willie with that AWP in hand. Still looking, actually. I thought he was going to go vents. But now, the issue he has is the remaining 2 players aren't showing to him at all. So instead he has to run back. Token get themselves another round. I don't think he got yeah, he got 1 kill. Did Willie. So, still getting the kills at least. Not even slightly difficult. This half has definitely been sort of a bit more back and forth. And Willie, he do be feeling confident. Victor's just going to push through Squeaky as well. And catching a timing on Doggy. A play that's been pretty good throughout this game so far. And unfortunately, caught with a nade in hand as he switches back to his rifle. Beckman allows 2 players to run past. There was 3 of them though. If he'd waited just a little bit longer, maybe could have got all 3. And even so, should have at least gotten 2 there. And now, what did the side of Token have as options? Ramp room is completely open because Trilo is here in lobby. And he's more focused on T-spawn. Willie has made his way back up through secret. So that B site a little bit less of a defense there. In fact, there's one player in A, one player B. And Willie making his way outside in towards T-spawn. And now they make noise towards B. Mario, he does get the first one just about. Gets traded out immediately after. And now Maru, 1 versus 3. With the players bearing down on him very quickly. Oh, he's just going to go through the smoke. He's just going to go through the smoke, is Maru. He takes out 1. Gets himself into a 1 versus 2. Jumping to find the AWP. And he almost takes out Victor as well. And not enough bullets. And not enough time. So 14th round on the board for the Norwegian side. Such a great clutch attempt, just running straight through the smoke. Player on the stairs was completely unprepared for it, getting his head ripped off. I think it's getting a little bit close now. Willie is proving to be a hard opponent. Nade, well timed to catch a couple of the players as they cross the smoke. He does spot out the foot this time around. Beckman, he doesn't really get a lot of bullets connected. As Mario drops down the vents. Wait, Zupa just walking around the corner just dinks Mario as he comes out the vents. So they have a couple of weapons now. Mario has an AK. Doggy has armor as well. And a deagle. Oh, that's Beckman. Almost getting saved by a token player. And Doggy almost finding the AWP with just a deagle. As this is a little bit of an awkward post plan. Oof. This man has been quite good, hasn't he? Smoke down for the bomb. Maybe he might just go down. Maybe not. They can't quite find him. Yes, they did! At the dying moments, they find him through the smoke. Yep, there we go. Low HP. Doesn't take much. I was about to say Chief was not quite aiming at the right direction. The token. They're making it look a little bit difficult. But they're getting the rounds. The smoke. That kill on the first diffuser had to have been at like 0.5 seconds left on the defuse. That was incredibly close. I wonder whose pause was it? I wonder if it was the Norwegians players. Because their money is a little bit of an issue at the moment. They've forced into this one. They have bald eagles and a revolver. Beckman coming in with a revolver. Wait, Crit only has 7 deaths. Oh my god, what the hell? I think it's because it's only 7 deaths from when he reconnected. If that makes sense. Is this round... no, he's beta. This round fairly slow. As I was saying before, towards the beginning of the game, just... oh, that flash, we'll pretend we didn't see it. And just making sure you don't walk into a stack. As Mario, a little bit unlucky with the timing, and walking into a stack is exactly what they've done. Maru doesn't mind it though, as he goes fragging. There's the third, ripping the head off of Victor. Doggy. He makes his way out from Mini. Collects the bomb. He still has full HP. Oof. Great kill from Willie. To find the head of Doggy. That's the full HP player. Maru left alone. 14 HP. 1 kill away from an ace. Yes, he's very quick about going down onto that B site to plant. Wait, Chillo? Hello? Like, you heard him drop vents, dude. You started moving once you heard the vent drop. And then you're still expecting... Hey? Okay. So, this isn't planted for Maru at the moment. But that might work in his favor, actually, because I think... Yeah, he's... Oh! Okay. We'll ignore the whiff. It was coupled with a Molotov to take out the... Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he technically needed to throw the Molotov. If he just actually focused and killed the player, it would have been much simpler. But never mind. Molotov down, and then fires a couple of shots and gets turned on. But a 10th round on the board for Token. They make their way to double digits as we get another pause in this game. I wish I could see who was, like, pausing. I think I have, like, another HUD that will... Another HUD system thing that would show whose pause it is. But it doesn't look anywhere near as good as this one, so... Not using it. Both Quit and Zoop are out now. Willie's disconnected as well. This has been an interesting game so far. Dude, Maru. That's yeah, that's a good round. Gonna have to find that and put that on Twitter, I think, later on. It feels kind of weird sat here where like I see people disconnecting. I have no clue why. I was reading back through some old Discord messages actually, and I saw about a point where Chief said sleep deprivation doesn't kill you, and then I responded with it did, and then both of you were asking me to respond with more sleep deprivation facts. Everyone's back in the server then. So hopefully we're good to go in a sec. So it's going to be an eco coming out from the Norwegian side. Money is not exactly something they have in abundance. That's the buyout from Token. No AWP in the hands for Maru. Instead, an AK with a full set of utility. And there we go. The timer ticks down, and we begin the a round of the dying stages of this game, as all the Norwegian players reside towards ramp room. And again, Token playing things rather slow. I want to be just a little bit careful where they leave the bomb, but never mind. The Norwegian players, instead of aggressing through ramp and in towards trophy room and lobby. They've gone down in towards B instead. Meanwhile, Token look like they want to slowly make their way A. As Maro throws in some flashes from outside. And it's just going to be a nice free A site for the Token Gaming side. Chief in position outside as well to get some eco frags. Chulo, back nades, well timed, and it will take out Chief. And quit his turn to have a firing range. Each time the Token player is presented with a firing range, they only get a single kill before being traded. And it means Trillo is now sat here with an AK in hand and a chance to save. And only 2 players surviving for the T side. Back to a 3-round difference then. And apparently I can't quick math in my head because I have no idea what 15 plus 11 is apparently. Okay then. So the Norwegian side have been on 14 rounds for a little while now. As they're very quickly looking to aggress through hut. A couple of players holding ramp as well. And the player outside is also rather aggressive. As Chief, he's just gone straight past the player outside. Could benefit, could cause issues for him. Oh my god. The timing. But Beckman is going to get the kill. And Willie, well, he was not expecting a Token player to be right around the corner. He still does get one though. Immediately traded after it. And the Token players, they're actually hitting 8. Victor up in the rafters, able to get one. Doggy gets the other player that was holding down hut. Soup goes to smoke off heaven. Trillo is coming from vents. The other player is in towards mini. It's the Norwegian player in the vents, throwing a couple of flashes to get them out. Initially worried about someone being on site, but that's not the case. And Molly will go down in an attempt to stop the defuse, but it's a little bit too shallow. Instead, Zupa's going to correct that by peeking out and getting both of them. I don't know what the other player was doing. Just sort of sat looking at the defuser. But it means Token edge themselves ever closer. Wait, does the scoreboard say the actual death ratio? It doesn't. Okay. It just resets whenever you reconnect. It's Trillo trying to find someone's head with a deagle. That isn't presented with one. Again, we see these slow anti-ecos. A little bit of utility. This time, they're attacking that outside. Okay. There's 2 Ds. That's, yeah, that's rather good, isn't it? Willie just shutting down the Token players close to the smoke. Beckman's found himself an AK as well. Really worried about someone in garage, but there's no one there. There is, however, a player in secret. 2 players close to mini. But the bomb is down outside here as Beckman sprays through the smoke to try and find anything. Only connects 1 bullet, really. And Willie, this time with 2 players attacking him from different angles, he isn't able to get anything. After those 2 crate 1-digs. Yeah, immediately the Norwegian players, I was about to say, beelining, all stuck? Beelining for the B site, because that would be the expected after Token are able to get the bomb from outside. Mario catching Chief off guard. Now the Token play caught off guard as well. And Victor has connected so many bullets here, but is yet to get a kill. Instead, Mario with the CZ, the pocket AK, is going to get them both. Victor's Deagle through the door, doing so much damage, and he just doesn't get a single kill for it. Map point for the Norwegian Pro League side then. And it's a scrappy bite from Token. 3 Galils. Doggy. There we go. Now he's got a Deagle. I'm guessing Quit has just spoiled the ending, so that's fun. Tilt from either side going down. Victor sat here on the back of the site, presented with opportunities to get kills. A couple of kills from the other players as well, from either team, and it's all left onto Chief, and down he goes to Trillo up in heaven, and that is the game over.